There was once a boy, quiet, awkward, and a little different. While other kids played sports or watched cartoons, he had a strange obsession. Writing terrifying stories, monsters, shadows, haunted houses. His notebooks were filled with them. People around him didn't understand. They called him weird, creepy, even dangerous. One day, after being humiliated in front of his classmates, the boy decided to destroy everything he'd ever written. He grabbed his precious notebook, the one filled with nightmares, and headed down the hallway to the building Cernus. But fate had other plans. As he stepped into the elevator of his apartment building, something fell off. The lights flickered. The buttons glitched. And instead of stopping at the basement, the elevator jolted and slowly opened on a floor he had never seen before. One that wasn't supposed to exist. Curious. Or maybe hypnotized. He stepped out. The hallway was silent. The air cold. The wallpaper looked old, like it hadn't been touched in decades. Then he saw it. A door, slightly open, with candlelight flickering inside. He didn't. The moment he crossed the threshold, the door slammed shut behind him. Trapped. Panic surged through him as he banged and kicked, but the door wouldn't budge. And then she appeared, a tall, eerie woman with glowing eyes and a twisted smile. She didn't walk. She floated. Her voice was soft, but cold. "You like scary stories?" she whispered. "Good. From now on, you will tell me one. If I'm not entertained, you die." At first, the boy thought it was a prank, a nightmare. But when the shadows moved on their own, when the book screamed if he touched the wrong one, he knew it was real. Each night, he wrote and read tales of cursed mirrors, haunted trains, forgotten children, and invisible demons. The witch listened, always in silence, judging him, waiting. In that strange apartment, time didn't work the same. Days blended into nights. The room shifted, twisted. Hallways led to nowhere. And in one of those endless corridors, he found another child. A girl. Quiet. Tired. She had been trapped for much longer than him. Together, they searched for a way out, for a weakness in the witch's magic. And as they dug deeper, they weren't the first. Dozens had come before them. All children. All storytellers. All vanished. But this boy, he had something different. His stories weren't just scary. They were alive. The more he wrote, the more the walls trembled. The more the lights flickered, the more the witch grew. Restless. One final night, he wrote the scariest story of all. A story about a witch who trapped children, and how those children turned the pages against her. As he read the final line, the room shook violently. The witch screamed, her form shattering like broken glass. The spell broke. The apartment began to collapse, turning into ash. The boy grabbed the girl's hand and ran. Through twisting doors, past vanishing hallways, back into the real world. The one ever found that no one believed their story. But the boy, he still writes, not because he's forced to, but because he knows one truth now. Stories have power, and some stories can save your life.